Big news coming from Washington and Cincinnati. Like I told you guys in our first episode, this is going to be mostly college football, but we are also going to talk NFL. We're going to talk college basketball and maybe sprinkle in a little bit of NBA. Well, today's one of those shows. We're talking NFL. Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry, Scarence Terrence, signs a 3-year, $96 million deal. We don't know the details yet necessarily as far as guarantee money, incentives, that type of stuff, but we know it was a $30 million bonus, signing bonus up front. Terry McLaurin is a guy that Washington needs. Jane Daniels goes into his second year. You trade for Deebo Samuel. You just traded Brian Robinson, but Bill Merritt is looking very, very good, looks very promising. You go trade for Laramie Tunsil. You draft Josh Connerly in the first round. This is a team that's been built for Jane Daniels, but Terry has to be on the field for that, and he will be now. Terry McLaurin is a top 10 wide receiver, borderline top 5. He's the best contested catch football player at any level. He wins over 60% of his contested catches. That's unheard of. When you throw the ball in the air, it's not a 50-50 ball. It's a 60-40 ball when it's Terry McLaurin. And not to mention the value he adds as a leader. You can pause this video right now. Actually, finish watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. And then go watch Terry McLaurin's speech to the Washington receiving corps before the Lions game. Son, that will get you ready to run through a wall. Oh, goodness. But seriously, the dude is a leader in that team. He's been there. He's going into his 7th year. He's been a 1,000-yard guy every single year, except for his rookie year. He was 900 yards, even though he missed 2 or 3 games. He had his best year as a receiver last year. 13 touchdowns. Washington needs him. He's back. He's practicing. He's going to play. Big news for him. Because Washington's geared up to make a push for the East in a Super Bowl run. Moving on to Cincinnati. Trey Hendrickson signs a 1-year deal, $14 million. One of two things is either going to happen here. Next year, they're either going to tag him or he's going to be traded. This might be his last year in Cincinnati, but it's big news for this year because Joe Burrow needs the pressure taken off of him. There's no way Joe Burrow should ball out like he did at the start of the season and then still go 4-8 to begin the year. Horrible. Putrid defense. Trey Hendrickson had 17.5 sacks back-to-back years. That's ridiculous. In 2023, he had 16 tackles for loss, and last year he had 19. He's gotten better. He's getting better. And he's already elite. That's a guy you need to keep around. We all know the whole Shamar Stewart situation with the contract negotiations with Cincinnati out the gate after being drafted. I don't know who's running the show at GM necessarily. I'm sorry I don't know the name. But they need to get their stuff together because Trey Hendrickson really needs to stay in Cincinnati for longer than just this next year because obviously it's preseason, but watch Washington go down the field against Cincinnati in the preseason game. Took them 4 plays in the first drive, 3 plays in the second drive. Without Terry McLaurin and with their backup offensive line. They only had 2 guys who will be perceived starters on the offensive line, and one of them was Josh Connerly, who's a rookie, and the other is Andrew Wiley, who is probably going to end up backing up Josh Connerly. So, that defense is bad. Joe Burrow's already going to have to carry that team with the offense. I shouldn't say team, but that offense is really going to have to carry that defense already. You need Trey Hendrickson. They got him. You need to lock that up for a longer period of time. Get a long-term deal done. But it's good news for both Washington and Cincinnati.